fight for freedom may be far from over tonight for Novi native Paul Whelan, even as another former prisoner in Russia is now headed home.
WNBA star Brittney Griner is expected to land in Texas tonight after being released in a prisoner swap, leaving 10 months of fear behind.
The Russians let her go in exchange for notorious arms dealer Viktor Bout, known as the Merchant of Death.
So where does this leave Paul Whelan, locked up almost 4 years now? Well, 7 Action News reporter Brett Cass tells us Whelan is frustrated and feeling left behind.
I was arrested for a crime that never occurred. I'm happy that Brittney is going home today and that Trevor went home when he did. But I don't understand why I'm still sitting here.
Speaking from a Russian prison, Paul Whelan reacting to the release of fellow detainee Brittney Griner, who is now heading back home after being traded by the U.S. for convicted Russian arms dealer Viktor Bout.
I have to say I am greatly disappointed that more has not been done to secure my release.
It's the second time Whelan has been left in Russia during a prisoner swap with the U.S., which secured the release of Trevor Reed earlier this year.
We've always known that the Russians were treating Poles separately, and therefore we always knew that there was a chance that this would happen, that Brittney would be released first.
Whelan's family says they're not upset about the trade and are happy for Griner, but worry about Paul's future in a Russian prison.
Just because he has survived this long and he has the courage and resilience to keep going does not mean that it won't become a very difficult and potentially dangerous situation for him in the near future.
Well, it's been a long time since Paul has been in Russian custody. It was nearly 4 years ago, December of 2018, that he was in Moscow for a wedding when he was first detained. It wasn't for a few weeks until his family actually learned he was being charged with espionage, accused of being a spy. And then, finally, a year later in 2020, he was convicted and sentenced to 16 years in a Russian prison.
And it's not really clear anymore what Paul is worth to the Russian government, what value of concession the U.S. government has to come up with in order for him to be freed.
Paul's brother David Whelan says with Bout no longer in U.S. custody, his family feels there's no longer a clear way to get Paul home.
It doesn't really give me a lot of hope that there is a likely exchange in Paul's future or his freedom.
The administration has to have this at the top of its agenda in terms of the bilateral relationship.
But University of Michigan professor Melvin Levitsky, who is a former ambassador and U.S. diplomat who spent nearly a decade in Russia working on U.S.-Soviet relations, says the U.S. took the deal they could get now and feels not all hope is lost for Whelan's future release.
I'm pretty sure we'll eventually cut a deal, but how that is subject to these secret negotiations.
In the meantime, Paul still has more than a decade left on his sentence and remains hopeful he won't have to spend it all behind bars.
My bags are packed. I'm ready to go home. I just need an airplane to come and get me.
Brett Cass, 7 Action News.
You can find our past reports and any updates on Whelan's imprisonment on our website, WXYZ.com.